gave the president some tough love. In a caucus meeting, you got together and said, look, we got to get tough on this. Tell us what went down.
I think that there is a growing understanding that the Democratic leadership cannot continue to be on the defensive. Barack Obama is in the White House. He's a Democrat. The Democrats have the majority in the Senate. And we have got to stand tough on issues that the vast majority of the American people support. Listen, we've got a $13.7 trillion national debt, largely caused by Republicans, 2 wars, tax breaks to billionaires, the Medicare Part D program, the Wall Street bailout. And now, these guys who have the nerve to say that they are concerned about the national debt, worried about our kids and our grandchildren, you know what they want to do? Another $700 billion in tax breaks
Senator,
for the top 2%.
Why doesn't President Obama, why doesn't he get that? I mean, it seems to me like here he is just saying, well, we want to get together and see what the Republicans want to do on November 30th. Doesn't he know what they want to do?
If he doesn't, no, of course he knows what they want to do. And I can't answer your question, Ed. All I can tell you is that I am cautiously optimistic.
Okay.
That this time the Democrats are going to stand up. Second point that has to be made. It's not only driving up the deficit and the national debt, it is also doing it at a time when we have more and more income inequality in America. Top 1% has earned 80% of all new income in the last 25 years. Middle class is collapsing. These guys on top got it all. The idea you give them more is a moral outrage.
Senator, I want to know, was it accurately reported by the media that it was a contentious caucus meeting and senators are getting frustrated with President Obama?
What was accurately reported is that for the first time in a long while, there was a good, and I mean this sincerely, frank discussion. We really got into some issues. There are disagreements. I think it is fair to say that a strong majority in the Democratic caucus now think we've got to put a line in the sand, hang tough, protect the middle class.
Senator Sanders, good to have you with us tonight. I appreciate it. Folks, get your cell phones out. Want to know what you think on our text survey tonight. Are you happy the Democrats are getting tougher with the Republicans? Text A for yes, text B for no to 622-639. We'll bring you the results later on in the show. Joining us now is House Chief Deputy Whip from Illinois, Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky. Congresswoman, good to have you on. What does numerous votes mean? What's going to happen over in the House? Is it going to be one vote and one vote only for the middle class, or are we going to go through a series of votes until the Republicans are satisfied? How do you call it?
Well, my hope is that we're going to have one vote on whether or not we're just going to give tax cuts to the middle class. But I'll tell you another vote that we need, and that is to extend unemployment insurance benefits, Ed. We can't forget that. And it's not just good for those people, millions of people who are about to lose their unemployment, but it's good for our economy. There is nothing more stimulative than putting unemployment insurance in people's pockets so that they can go out and spend that money, which they will right away. So we have really two issues that we need to get done: middle-class tax cuts and unemployment insurance extension.
Is there any negotiation, in your opinion, for the top 2% on the tax cuts?
I certainly think, if you're asking me, I say absolutely not. You know, Mitch McConnell thinks that he heard what the people have been saying. He is absolutely wrong. To the extent that people are concerned about our budget, they don't want to see another $700 billion giveaway, and they especially don't want it to go to the wealthiest. And talk about not getting it. How many times do we have to hear about trickle down? Whatever the question, their answer is tax cuts for the rich. I'm sorry. It is demand that makes the economy go. It's money in middle-class people's pockets that's going to make the economy go. Doesn't he get it?
Okay. Let's talk about quickly just the relationship between Capitol Hill Democrats and the White House. If this president tries to negotiate with the Republicans and do something for the top 2%, how much of a pushback is he going to get?
He's going to get a lot, and that's one of the reasons that I am just so happy that Nancy Pelosi is our speaker now and going to be our leader in the future, because she is as tough as they come. There is no stronger fighter for the middle class. I think she is someone that can really help the president, assure him that we can get the votes and help him to be strong. The president has to show strength. You know, we all need to be, on the Democratic side, better poker players. And I know the president used to play poker when he was in the Illinois General Assembly. I was there. He played poker with the Republicans. And so I hope he remembers his poker playing days and drives a hard bargain.
Well, playing poker, but it seems to me like it's blackjack right now, and we're kind of hoping that the number comes up good for the Democrats. I mean, it just seems to me the capitulations everywhere, and I hope that the House and the Senate Democrats get together and hold the line. Congresswoman, good to have you with us tonight.